Oh yeah, I probably should have added us to the stream, before that ended. But I apologize. A little off my game. It's what it is. You can get over it.
It's a
anyway. Yeah, another Tuesday. Welcome to Scram, Jett. Show is focused mostly on hobbies and entrepreneurship and things that we do as veterans to kind of continue our mindset in the civilian world. You know what I mean? Trying to fit in your little niche. Not everybody stays in their lane. We understand that. Not everybody is held accountable to the UCMJ.
Well, people get out and become habitual line steppers.
Yeah. Exactly. So you just can't, wall to wall counsel everybody these days. So trying to give you better.
You're not. You'll hurt people's feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a.
Words are offensive.
Somebody told me today that I needed to be using the crosswalk at work in a parking lot.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's cool. I've been walking for quite a few years. I like your baby hands.
Culturally appropriate baby hands.
Cultural appropriate. Yeah, I didn't get that today. They're like, hey, you need to be using a crosswalk. I was like, my head swivels both ways. And I can see.
Be like, you're just having a shitty day and be like, fuck it, I quit. Like, what?
Yeah.
I can't deal with this oppression.
Just walk straight through the parking lot like, ooh, you gonna get fired.
Like, fire me. I dare you.
Dude, if I've been responsible enough to taxi, a freaking $500 million aircraft, I think I'm going to walk across the parking lot just fine. Thanks for your concern.
You need to be inside the lanes, like on the NFL. Like in the NFL, everyone inside the white lines is like COVID free. And then when they get out, they got to put a mask on.
I'm good.
Shelly, Richie, how you doing?
What's going on, everybody? Anyway, again, this is Scram Jett. Welcome to another Tuesday night. Fellas, do some intros if you would like to.
Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, y tú. Muy bien, gracias. I am the American. No, seriously, guys. I just took a trip down to Pacuan. I'm the American, a.k.a. Sauce Boss, a.k.a. Felix Irving, retired aircraft mechanic, sheet metal, 17 years, 11 months, 25 days. But I was not counting, finish my time up here in Ellsworth Air Force Base, where all dreams come to die.
Oh, come on.
Please, dude. I would not Anyway, love my time in the Air Force. Got out, did a couple different engineering manufacturing jobs, had fun doing that. But, COVID kicked off the whole full-time barbecue sauce. And we're just rolling, compiling, getting shit done day by day, trying to spread the positivity, peace, love through barbecue sauce and seasonings.
Rock and roll, buddy.
Yep.
Uncle Sal, what's going on?
Not much. Sheesh. Longtime Army vet, reserves, National Guard, active duty, a couple times to Kuwait, a couple times to Korea. Just hanging out on a Tuesday night. One of the old Black Boot Army got out before 9/11, so a lot of this kit stuff is new to me. And I'm like, man, I wish I had these toys when I was in.
And that's the date, the BC.
Yeah.
BC.
Yeah, 9/11. I don't mean September 9/11. No, I mean like 9/11 BC. Yeah.
Got out before 9/11. I'm not staying for 4 digits. The world's gonna end.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. Well, welcome, gentlemen.
What, I don't even know what Richie just said.
What, Dolus?
Translation, Richie?
Yeah,
translate.
Please.
Enhance.
No, really. Michael Boyle's watching a freaking treasure hunting show? No way, dude. No way.
I remember when I was in 5th grade, I remember at the book fair, I got a Curse of Oak Island, like 20-page little book. And this was like back in the late 70s, early 80s, They've still been
All right.
That's a straight translation.
That works. Dolus. Okay, that's interesting. I can offend people in other languages now. Great.
And you'll only remember it when you're drunk or high.
Yeah, right?
Probably. Yeah. I am W, a.k.a. Webb. coming at you from the South Coast, Mobile, Alabama.
Mm.
10 years active duty, all of them aircraft metals technology. Did a little time in Hellsworth, as the American likes to call it, even though he still lives up there.
I don't live on the base, though. Thank you very much.
Okay, you live in the area. That's what makes the place for me.
I live 40 miles away from the area, so technically it's not the area.
Okay, you live in freaking Western South Dakota. Everything over there is the area because there's nothing in between West River and East River. I know.
That's true.
Been
I just
there.
drove it.
Yeah, exactly. Did 3 years up at the V1s. That's where I met Mr. Sauceballs here. We've been brothers ever since. Did some time at Eglin, working on the F-35 program in its infancy, which is a lot of fun, actually. Got a lot of experience out of that. Did a nice
but anyway,
short tour in Turkey and bounce because it started becoming way too political for me, and I was at the rank where I would have to either start playing along or get out. So I am now a manufacturing engineer for a general aviation engine building company. So we do everything from raw forgings and castings all the way up to assembled engines, and I have a blast now. So
except walking through crosswalks.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you stay inside the line. You need to stay in the lane.
line, mister. You're
they
gonna
didn't
get
do it
hit.
to be mean. I understand parking lot safety. It's the same thing as a I first started to be like, stay off the grass. You know what I mean? But it was a little old lady.
No, that's totally different because the stay off the grass thing is just because they want to keep the grass pretty. The parking lot thing is survival of the fittest, people. Survival of the fittest.
Yeah. And I'm okay. It was a little old lady. It's fine. I love her to death. Her name's Miss Betty. I was like, all right, yes, ma'am, Miss Betty, no problem. And then leaving, I just walked straight through the parking lot again. What are you gonna do? Catch me every time?
Black? Please.
Yeah. What are they?
Is she black?
They got a parking lot cop that comes out and gives you a ticket.
Yeah, Betty Pickett. Yeah.
Is she black?
Yeah.
Oh, Black Betty, bam a lamb.
Oh my God.
Bam a lamb. You gotta play it. You gotta play it next time you roll in the parking lot.
So you
Black
think
Betty,
that
bam
a
a
place
lamb.
that's as concerned as much about me walking across the parking lot is really going to put up with me playing that to Miss Betty at the front desk? Yeah. They're going to walk me out through the parking lot after that.
Yeah.
So, no, I'm good. Thanks.
They'll be like, Mr. Travis, we no longer need your employment. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your time.
I was hoping she was black. That would be perfect.
While Miss Betty's over in the corner laughing her ass off.
Yeah.
Exactly. She's like, got another one. She like writes it on her book. Like,
Check.
You might want to sponsor a seat at HR's office.
No.
This chair reserved for Webb Travis.
She is the security administration representative, and she sits at that front desk with like 4 different monitors. She's a front desk receptionist. She does a lot of things, and she's in there like panning and zooming the cameras around. I walk past her. Oh yeah, I walked past her one day, and she's like scanning the lunchroom. I'm like, man, you are nosy, but now I want to see.
Yeah,
dude, it's like for a person like that. If she was at home, she'd be in her blinds, like,
yeah.
But now she has the power and the authority.
I just want to sit up there with her now. I just want to Miss Betty, what are they doing over there?
When I worked, one of my first jobs out was we had an older lady as our security, and I had the first 50 cal BMG casing, and I shot the first Lapua and the first 308. I reloaded, just the casing on my desk, and I guess she saw them through the camera. And I come to work the next day, and they were gone.
Oh,
and that's my property, bro.
She was like, "Yeah, they took them for the workplace." I'm like, "Safety? You took a spent casing for someone's?" I'm like, "I'm gonna need my property back," because their whole security team could have been defeated by a fudgy pudding pop. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Understandable. Mr. Bill Gammon's up here.
How you doing, Digger?
What's on,
Hey,
buddy?
what's going on, Bill? We're still waiting for my DHL number. Once I get that, I will be able to ship to Aussie for less than $5,000 a mile.
Oh, no kidding,
book
man.
a flight and take it yourself.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. When the first time I remember Felix looking to ship to Australia, it was almost like the same price to fly there as it was to ship.
Oh yeah, just put it in a backpack. You're good.
Yeah.
It was freaking crazy.
Yeah.
It's the Killing Jaw. Kyle.
Oh, real baby Jesus.
Getting close to DC. Yes,
He is. He was
Hope you
what
have
was
your bulletproof vest getting close to DC.
He was close to the Flight 93 memorial out there in PA.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So my dad just had a little procedure today. They
Oh, no.
a little ablation on his arrhythmia in his heart. He's still in a room right now. Obviously, he's responsive.
Woo!
That's
I
good.
just talked to him earlier.
That's good.
He's just trying to kick the anesthesia right now. But
dude, record yourself.
Those are always great.
No, he just gets a little dizzy while trying to get up. They're like, "You want to walk to the bathroom?" He's like, "Hell no."
Let me tell you the stories about how you would have been born. Like,
No, he's not loopy like that. It's just physical, just dizzy.
Those videos crack me up, like when the kids come out from having wisdom teeth taken out.
Dude,
those it's like it's cruel that the parents are recording them, but it's freaking hilarious.
There was one that
commercial
parents shouldn't have recorded it, but they did. The kid got hurt playing football, and he came out, and I think he thought he was black because he started like talking and all his mannerisms, and he was like, "You're gonna show me my respect up in here," and just like had that like Eddie Murphy thing going on, and his parents were like, "What are you talking about?" Like, and his dad's like, "I don't think he knows he's white."
Oh man, that'd be freaking hilarious.
It was pretty hilarious.
Oh, here it is.
I'm about to get banned. Let's do it.
Yeah.
No.
I'm waiting to see if Felix TikToks that or duets that TikTok I sent him.
What you say to me?
The real redneck, where they won't let him into the door at first until
yeah. I have enough issues with social media. I'm not doing shit. I'm almost off of TikTok, so
I know, bro. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's all good.
It's this commercial. You seen this one yet?
Where'd it go?
Spaceman said there'd be ice cream.
No.
Forgot your toothbrush.
Ice cream. Got it.
That was a spaceman, baby. Woo!
Get the groceries.
Oh, yeah, I don't have Publix up there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't have Publix.
Oh, it's good. That was a spaceman. Woo!
The spaceman. Woo! Yeah, well, there is a guy who actually, I don't know if he had commercials on regular TV or if he just did commercials on social media, but there's a dude who does TikToks as Florida. Like he talked about like when storms come to Florida, how Floridians act, and when Corona comes to Florida, they don't care. But when it's a cold front that comes to Florida people are like all in terror. But he does a bunch of funny content about being from Florida. And Publix actually hit him up. And I don't know if he actually did the commercial, but he does a lot of non-sponsored Publix commercials.
Oh, nice. Hook him up. Get you a Richie, sub.
Richie, he just calls himself, I think it's the real redneck or the redneck black man or something like that on TikTok.
Yeah, he's a conservative dude.
And he's freaking fact on a lot of times, He's like, I got pulled over with a, unlicensed or illegal carry gun, and my bumper was too high, and the cop was good. I didn't get shot. You know why? Because I respected him. He respected me.
Yeah, some of his views are a little.
Oh yeah, like I don't totally agree with anybody on their views, but he's a lot of times he's spot on.
Yeah, he's spot on for some stuff. For some stuff, you can't really get over someone that's just looking to willfully hurt someone. So
right.
Yeah.
He's just been lucky getting good cops.
Right.
That's anywhere. You can have a really bad cashier. Like they can make your day a little less horrible though.
Yeah, I stopped by O'Reilly's the other day because I'm actually gonna drive a drift event this coming week up in Birmingham. So
awesome,
bro. By O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's.
Said Rally's like the burger place. I was like, what the fuck does that have to do
I was
with
prefacing O'Reilly's with, I had, prep my drift car and I grabbed stuff to do oil change, a couple of things, clean the car. Handed stuff over to the guy and he's ringing it up or whatever. He's like, boop, boop, boop. And everything's rung up and he's just sitting there, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. And I pull my card out and he goes, it's not ready yet.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, cool, make it ready. I've been sitting here for like an extra 45 seconds while I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You asked me for my phone number. Make it ready. I'm ready to go. I got to go meet my kids at the bus stop.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. Well, don't jump down my throat and expect me not to jump right back, dude.
Oh, oh yeah, I love people that think that they can do that shit, and then it's like, okay, I'm sorry, you know.
We have the best guy that works at Lowe's here. Like, I think people should travel to have Lloyd. Like, seriously, he's the best checkout. He'll be like, he'll do his own ding. He'll be like, ding, and you can hear him in the back of Lowe's. He'll be like, he had a TBI, or no, he had a stroke, and it caused him a traumatic brain injury. And he is like, literally, if you're having a bad day, go through his line. Because he'll be like,
Cool.
oh, who's that? Who's that? Your team? You like your team?
You
Like,
should,
yeah, who's your team?
You
He's
should
like,
do
the winner.
You should do a TikTok
God.
on him, like that guy that they did the TikTok at Chick-fil-A that's out there in the
Yeah.
drive-through, and
No, I
he's
won't
all
do it.
happy with people.
Yeah, I won't do a TikTok with him, but no, he's a cool dude. And you see him, I saw him, he was airing up his tires or something at the gas station. Still just, I'm like, man, I wish I can give some people in this world TBIs.
Yeah, every now and then.
Every now and then to make them that happy.
Yeah. Really grinds. Man, we got to get a high res picture of that crap. That's dumb.
Yeah. It used to be high res. That's what's weird.
I know.
I'm getting the Don Cheadle for that one. Well, because
Still
lots
cracks me up.
of people like to send stuff through Facebook Messenger that uses the compressor algorithm, and then it pops back up, and it sucks.
Yeah,
Well, no, I think this was actually probably taken from the original show it was on.
I think you're right.
Instead of
Yeah, it was downloaded and then sent through Facebook Messenger or something like that.
Well, no,
Who
if you
knows?
copy it from StreamYard, it compresses it too.
Yeah, it's crappy.
Even worse. It's crappy.
So,
what'd you guys do this week? Oh, this weekend.
Watched a lot of football and racing.
yeah, I did the same thing. It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
went to the Vikings and Dallas game out in Minneapolis. Wife's a big fan of Cowboys.
Hey,
So I rocked my Saints gear.
I
had
didn't see you. I looked. I
had
literally
my
watched that.
white Drew Brees jersey on, and I had my black and gold Guy Fawkes mask and my black Saints hat, and we went down and we had a pretty decent time. We had some dude bros in front of us that were Vikings fans that were super annoying. Like, this kid bought a bag of, like, not just like, oh, I bought a bunch of chicken nuggets. He literally bought the bag you get from freaking Sam's chicken. Like, he must have went and had a deal with somebody. Like, he came back with like,
Oh man,
No, bro.
bag.
I wanted all those chicken nuggets. No,
wanted all the
don't
chicken
even
nuggets.
thaw 'em.
All
Don't
of
even
them.
thaw 'em. Don't even fry them. I'll eat them frozen.
He had like the bag, but when they
Yeah.
started losing, they got a lot quieter. But no, it was a good experience. It was fun being out there eating a shit ton of food, hanging out with friends,
oh damn, Mike.
watching the game.
Yeah, Mike's kid's been having issues in and out of the hospital, I guess, and now he's back in the ER with his diabetes. That's no joke, bro. Fuck.
Yeah, you got to leave that at the hospital when you take your kid. Like, leave the diabetes there.
Yeah, if you can.
Yeah. I mean, that's good advice, but it's
Ooh,
not
dang.
possible.
And, yeah, Sarah heard
Don't you
about
tell me it's
that.
impossible.
Read about that earlier.
You never said we'd have a zombie president. Now we do.
Man, zombies wouldn't even eat his brain, dude. Come on.
Yeah. Let's go, Brandon. What?
It'll be like the Key and Peele zombies.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
DC's,
everybody's all offended now. You know?
DC's going to be the safest place because ain't nobody in there's got a brain. Either party.
Later, Richie.
Let Richie.
Have a good one, sir. Yeah, so
everybody's
that's what
all
we
like,
did. We flew out on very tiny planes to Minneapolis. Surprisingly, it was a direct flight to Minneapolis. I didn't have to like fly through like Kirkuk and hit,
Like the-
Bangladesh to get back to Minneapolis.
Like when, dude, explain the flight pattern when you guys went from South Dakota
because
to
there's
Kansas.
no direct flights to Kansas because they just don't want to land. But we went from South Dakota to Texas, then to Kansas, and it's just like, really? Like, are you serious?
Yeah.
But it's funny, that happened to me on coming home from a deployment, because when we were in CLSS, we didn't have a rotator. Like, it wasn't a standard come home rotator. It was whatever we can find to get home. And It was a long succession of flights, like long, 4 just in the country area we were in before we even hopped the pond to get back here. And then we did 3 flights in country coming from the East Coast bouncing, and we get to, I think, we were in Texas. Yeah, we were in Texas, and they were going to fly over Oklahoma to go somewhere else. We're like, dude, can you just land? Like, literally, don't even turn off the plane. Just like drop the freaking ramp, and we'll just push our shit out the back, and I'll ride the pallet. Like, I just want to get home. And we luckily had the latitude to just say, have a good one. And we got rental vans and drove our butts from Texas to Oklahoma City that once. But it was just like, because we were like, dude, like literally you can't just like land, like just fly really low and slow over a lake. I'll fall out.
Tuck and roll, bro.
I want to be home. I want to be home.
What do the freaking airborne guys call it? Peel off, peel off, something like that. You know, where you.
I don't know. My luck, I would have bounced off the water, hit the plane, and been like, ping, ping. And the you know, loadmaster would have probably laughed just like that. He'd have been like,
well.
But yeah, that was pretty much my week of flying, eating food, hanging out in Minneapolis. We didn't, besides going into the stadium, we didn't really hit downtown too much. But my wife did say something pretty funny, and all guys will understand when I say this line of things. So to carry a gun, you have to check a bag. You have to have a properly not concealable, but lockable case. I have a life proof. So if you want to travel with a gun, life proof is the way to go. Anyway, so we didn't want to check a bag, but I'm like, we're going to buy a bunch of shit. We're going to check a bag anyway. And she goes, well, can't you just borrow one of your buddy's guns? Because he has guns. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah, no,
Like,
no.
What? Like, what?
It's not the way this works, dear.
And so when I got there, you know, get to his house and everything, and I'm like, Greg, can I borrow a pair of your underwear? He goes, what? I'm like,
Yeah,
exactly. That is exactly the question.
Yeah.
I would have. Like, if we're going shooting, I will shoot your guns at where we're going.
Yeah.
But like, unless it's like the end of shit where you got to do shit and blah, blah, blah. And you're like, here's a gun. Let's go. That's, you know, acceptable reasons to have to use your buddy's weapon.
Yep.
Like, no, I can bring my own.
Now, if they're crazy uprising, you know, be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
give me your truck AR. We're about to clear some rooms."
Right.
Yeah. That's why I got a couple of them ARs. Like,
Yeah.
you ain't touching this one. You can mess with that one a little bit.
You can mess with that one.
Yeah.
My cat doesn't heat on that one too. It's fine. Like,
It's fine. It's lubed up.
it's clean, but you know.
No, I thought that was kind of funny. You know, it does take me a while because she can get through TSA like, bing. But it doesn't take me long anyway because, you know, I'm not a criminal. I could just go through. It's just like, whatever. People don't realize how lucky they are. They're like, oh my God, the line. I'm like, you've never been in the deployment line.
No shit.
Like, you've never been waiting. Like, someone was like, how bored can it be? I'm like, When I was in Minot, North Dakota, we pretended. This was before 9/11. We pretended. We actually
To fly.
came to work, sat in a hangar in metal chairs, and had to sit there the duration of the time it took us to fly from Minot to like Guam.
We did that
something.
at Ellsworth.
Yeah, we did that there too.
We did it at
But
Ellsworth. We sat in the
but
Pride hangar, bro.
Yeah, we sat in the hangar in Minot though and did it. And we had to wear gear. And I'm like, why am I in gear on the plane to go somewhere? And it was, well, that was funny because I was an airman, no kids and whatnot. But it was all the people because they surprised folks with it. So you have people with like, they thought they were just coming to work and dropping off something and getting a coffee and leaving. There are people with kids in their car. You see them going to the shirt like, my kid's in the car. I gotta go. I gotta go drop my. And they straight up was like, "Guess you better get your spouse to come get him." I was like, "Oh, they were."
That's
dude. They were stupid.
Yeah,
they were stupid. They had to let some people. They had to let because you had single parents that thought they were just coming in to get like pick up a bag and then roll out, and they're like, "I've been here for 10 minutes. My kid's in the car." Yeah, and so they had to They never did that again that way.
Yeah, I bet because they probably got a bunch of IG complaints and ADC complaints. I would have, boy,
dude. I was just sitting there. I didn't have a kid at the time. I was just thinking, why would you bring your kid to? But then I was like, when I got to work, like we got to the shop, and they were like, "All right, everyone, go to this hangar," and I was like, "Okay." Drove over to that hangar, and lo and behold, you're sequestered.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, lockdowns are always fun.
Yeah. So yeah, we pretended to fly. I'm like, so other than that, yeah, I'm pretty good on being absolute. And this was before cell phone games, and
Oh yeah.
I wasn't smart enough to actually have a book I wanted to read in my gear.
I was, thankfully.
I read comic books.
They're graphic novels.
Nope, I straight up read comic books. To get me to read as a kid, my dad, because I hated reading, my dad bought me a lot of comic books, and that's how I got to. That's what I learned to read on, and then taught me how to draw. Like, because I hated it.
My dad was the total opposite. He was like, comic books are a waste of fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad probably thought that about a lot of stuff.
Oh, he did. Trust me. That's why.
A waste of goddamn time.
Video games. Oh my God. Video games are the worst waste of time in his mind.
Women's suffrage. Oh my God. What are they suffering from? What are they suffering from?
No, that was my that was my grandpa. My dad's a little more up to date on stuff.
Sorry, guys. I have my invoice. If anyone would like to pay the $2,710 I just paid to my co-packer for coffee seasoning and sauces.
I'm good, bro.
Nope, not it. Oh!
Nope. Too far away from me.
It's one fax away. One fax away.
Denied.
No, those are amazing. My invoices are getting bigger.
Who the hell has a fax machine, bro?
Well, my printer does them.
It's called an e-mail. Come on.
No, my printer does faxes. Just the fax.
Ooh.
Just the facts.
Terrell's kid is kicking button. Oh, dang. The who?
Roblox. It's a kid game.
Oh.
I don't know exactly what it is. It's kind of like how popular Minecraft was. So I'm guessing their servers were down.
Oh. I totally understand server issues. Yep, that sucks. Pornhub was down for a while once.
It's too bad.
Have you seen the videos of the kids that are adding that drum lick from Pornhub into like their everyday? So some kid at school got to do the announcements, and he's up there doing the school announcements, and in between the school announcements, you hear the Pornhub like drum beat, the drum riff. The boom, dong.
Oh my! Oh,
like,
God.
but it's
don't know what you're talking about.
But it's only a drum riff. But it's the Pornhub's drum riff. Like every video starts with that riff. You've never heard it.
No.
No, I go to XNXX. I don't use Pornhub.
It takes my phone a while to find it.
And Webb's got 3 kids and a hot wife. Of course, he doesn't have to worry about Pornhub.
2 kids, a dog, and 2 cats. But
I thought you had. I get you guys with kids mixed up. It's like TJ's got 3 daughters. You only got 2. Freaking.
What in the heck is that?
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me either. It came from the mic, or it came from online. That was not me.
That was weird.
This is the. I better go back.
There it goes again.
Must be my phone. Oh, they changed it. Okay. So anyway, I was like, that's why it's different. Anyway, there's like a little drum beat when they showed our logo. And so they showed kids like inserting it into like one guy did it at the school, like pep rally. He was doing some drums, and then he did the boom, 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 and everyone's like, oh, but you can't really suspend them because it's just a drum lick.
Yeah.
But it's just funny that they're adding that.
Well,
and then when the thing is, when you see the people that kind of look and go, like they know what that sound is.
Yeah, that's what cracks me up. It's like, how do all of you people know what this sound is? Y'all some sketchy bitches.
Like some kid played it at the dental office. He's getting his teeth cleaned, and he played that sound. And you see the dental tech grab her phone, like, I'm like, oh, my phone. Like, man, you
Forgot to close your browser window.
Yeah, no shit. That would be terrible.
Oh, that's freaking hilarious.
Or it's the ones I like are the stories of like how the kid was in his room and forgot that they were on the Bluetooth network, and they come out of their room and like the parents are looking at them like, what were you doing? And the speaker is like transmitting the noise through the house.
There's a comic skit about that where the kid sets up the dad's iPad, and he goes, all right, Dad, your iPad is set up, so all the pictures you take go to the cloud, and everyone can see them on everybody's device. And he goes, he has his iPad, and all of a sudden he's going through pictures, and he sees a penis. And he's like, whoa, but it's not a whoa like a penis, it's whoa like I know that penis.
Oh.
And so he calls his kid down, and he goes, so explain to me again how my iPad works. And he goes, so like I said, Dad, if you take a picture, it's on everybody's device. And he goes, okay, explain a little slower. He goes, it's on everyone's device. So if you take a picture, like if I take a picture on my phone, it'll show up on your. So, Dad, how's everything going?
That slow realization is what I love.
And it got, for the dad, weirder and worse, because he goes, did you see any other pictures on there? And he goes, oh my God, am I going to, like his little, because he's like 16. He goes, am I going to see some little, he goes, are you trying to give me a felony?
Yep.
Like, nope, no family, iCloud, anything.
No.
Nope. I did cook a little bit this weekend. Felt I owed my in-laws down here some cooking because they've helped us out a good bit. So
there's some amazing barbecue sauce and seasonings.
Did two flats and a packer. Yeah, it's a pretty. You know how big that grill is, Felix. That's, that's a lot of meat on it.
Oh yeah.
They smoked up pretty well, for
and
sure.
Rendering down getting that beef tallow in that cast iron.
Yep.
Yeah,
yeah, that also keeps it a little bit moist too.
Yep.
So it evaporates a little bit of water out of there. Well, I did something I don't normally do, and I wrapped in butcher paper. I don't normally do that. I do foil. So wrapped in butcher paper. Put them all back on there. I usually have grease pans underneath the bottom rack. Didn't have one this time. Yeah, it caught fire.
Oh, no.
But the lid was closed, so it just kind of charred the paper a little bit. Not too bad. I mean, there's a couple edges, like burn ends, basically. A little crispy. Meat was still good. Well, I'm taking everything off, and, like, of course, everything, I started peeling away everything, and it was just like the bottom layer under the briskets themselves that held some more grease. So I get the top two off and start moving the big one off the bottom, and some grease. I turn everything off, but some grease goes down there and starts to freaking fire. Like fire. I'm like, holy crap. Like all the rest of the grease soaked paper starts going up. I'm like, come on. So I just walk over and get the hose and start spraying behind the brisket. Like, shh. I mean, the brisket was fine. I wasn't panicking.
Yeah.
I was like, come on. Like, never again. Not wrapping in butcher paper ever again. Unless I have a big heat barrier like those grease pans, that I usually have. So I was like, come on. But they all turned out good. Turned out pretty damn well. I also had a beautiful grilled shrimp po' boy.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. This is down at Callahan's Irish Social Club. It's actually where I met Sam, my wife.
Nice.
We had a little going away for a buddy at work, and everybody's like, oh, I'm going to get a burger. I'm going to get a salad. I'm like, give me that grilled shrimp po' boy, man. Come on.
Yeah, no kidding.
So,
I've never yet had a grilled anything. It's usually all fried. But I need to. Well, now I'd probably get a grilled shrimp one, but I've always had them fried.
Yeah. Oh yeah, usually they have grilled and blackened.
Yeah,
so I got a blackened po' boy to go for Sam on the way back.
Nice.
So also diving back into some solid modeling.
Oh yeah,
not too shabby.
Nice it's penis ring.
Not complete. But that's a cylinder barrel for a what? Nice what?
Show off your sex toys. Nice cock ring.
No, that's
It's a 3-stage.
okay. Cool. That's a 5-inch bore. So, just so you know,
That's
Hey
that's
man,
5-inch
whatever hole you got to fill, man.
5-inch bore. That's what she said.
yeah. It's a tapered fin. I didn't put the fins in there yet, but that was a little fun. And then washing this pig. Holy crap! I'm a horrible owner. But she spits it up kind of nice.
She ready to go?
Yeah, mostly.
Oh,
I'm excited to see you some vids of you doing your drifting, bro.
Yeah, it'll
I
be a good
pretty
time
much
this
didn't.
weekend.
I didn't pretty much take any pictures. I kind of took a break Thursday through yesterday, really, on doing a lot with social media. I hit up some videos today from my ambassador that he had waiting, and I'm kind of glad because I was expecting just like a standard video of like talking about something, and he made it funny at the end, and so it just kind of gave the socials a break because I'm working on there's a new, well, I'm not even gonna call it a contender for TikTok. It's a new guy on the block, a new kid on the block, literally trying to come at TikTok. So far, all the people that own it say it's supposed to be more free, less just trigger happy banness, just getting randomly banned with no ability to talk to folks. But we'll see how it goes when they start getting inundated and more popular and more sponsorships. And because I think that's what happened with TikTok. I think it got more popular and it got more sponsorship from companies, and those companies came with some rulage and signage they had to do,
Absolutely.
where they were like, you can't do this, you can't show that.
Well, and not only that, the trolls transferred from Facebook over to TikTok.
Yeah.
And if they didn't agree with you, then that's when, the trolls would report, blah, blah, blah. Then you're on the TikTok radar. And then, you barely do you eat chicken soup and you're banned,
It's ridiculous, dude.
The crazy thing is with this app, it's called High Tones. And it looks like that, the little logo. And it's kind of like I said, a TikTok derivative.
It's like just a secondary Chinese spying app to me.
Yeah, it's a secondary, actually all-American spying app. Keep it American.
Financed by the Chinese.
I got to speak to the CFO and COO on there, and some other the content creator. Yeah, High Tones. Mike's on there. Follow me on live. We're driving out to Pacuana today. I did some live videos and stuff like that as I was, driving, stop for gas, turn it on, roll out. So it was kind of neat. Just there's a lot less shit right now on it, and just like that's like everything though.
Right.
When something new, there's a lot less stuff. But when you go to that, it doesn't automatically pop up like a For You page. It just kind of goes to this blank screen, and you have to go in to the videos. Like you can't just like happen amongst them. You actually have to go in and look for what you want to see.
Yeah.
So I kind of like that. It's not just.
I'm afraid of the. I'm afraid. Yeah, exactly. That's the reason I'm afraid of the FYP on TikTok, dude. Because I don't know how it happened, but I'm seeing weird stuff on TikTok now, dude. That's like the titty talkie. It's
titty talkie.
Well,
it's bad, bro.
I have no issues with that. Do what you want, show what you want. But that's not what I'm here to do. I like the fun stuff, the food stuff. Things that enhance man, not the enhancement of man.
Exactly. Yeah.
Even though I did see one today on TikTok that threw me off because it was a girl duetting her own video for breast reduction, and I was like. Usually it's before, after, but she had it flipped backwards. So it was like none and all. Like, what happened here?
Yes. So I'm going to, I love this, the Warzone site.
What?
The Warzone site?
Call of Duty?
No.
Both of us, dude, were like both Call of Duty.
No,
I didn't know you were gaming.
It's by the Drive. The Drive.com. Warzone. P1 bomber that just navigated the Arabian Peninsula has stunning photos to show for it. There's our baby Felix. I'm sorry, best one ever made. That's the route that they took around.
Oh, neat.
I like when they talk about shit that's already happened, but okay.
Yeah, it's already happened, bro. The Israelis need to wash their jets, man. What's going on?
We're friends, remember?
They need a car wash.
No,
Grimy ass maintainers on top of there. I think those are handprints.
They don't have time to wash their jets. Like you've seen the videos of those guys when when I was over there. Those guys literally get out of their planes with their helmets on, and so like nobody
recognizes them. Yeah,
no one knows who the pilot is. Like certain
Look at this
jobs.
crap though.
I know,
dude. Some dang maintenance, man.
He needs so they can find him. That's Larry. Larry gets lost a lot. So Larry has to have the trailing plane.
He needs to check his Cadillac converters, bro.
Like, dude, you converting Cadillacs up there or not?
Even
like,
the B1 ain't
spitting
that much soot.
Dude, that is true. You know what it is? It's like a free air show every time they fly.
Yeah. Oh, you want a smoke trail? Oh, I got you.
I got you.
Bahraini F-16s, Israeli F-15s, and it is an Ellsworth jet.
Yep.
Nice.
And that'll show you how much America truly trusts the country is if we give you bombers and we give no one bombers.
Jagged edge.
We're like, no.
No, what are you talking about?
Like, what bombers? We don't have any more of those.
What are you talking about? Giving who bombers?
Well, so I'm saying, how much a country is entrusted because we, develop all these aircraft and then they go to all our allies, like the 35, everyone gets their little allotment. But like when we make up new strategic bombers, like we're like, nah. You can't even have an old broke B1.
Right.
You could actually, they couldn't have after the first maintenance build, they'll be like, yeah. So we would use these in case of dire emergency.
37. You couldn't even get them cranked if you had a dire emergency.
I'm over here looking at that little Vespa looking like motor scooter thing.
Oh, look at you. Academy. I messed it up.
Yeah.
Academy.
Yeah, I'm over here like going, that don't look bad. I could scoot around on that.
Me.
Stones in the sky.
Holy snot, Rusty. The last I saw was 0-0. Somebody smack another grand slam.
I got the little box score on the side over here.
It's just baseball, guys. It's not that important.
I know, but it's the World Series. That's like the only time I like watching baseball.
It's the Atlanta Braves, who probably after winning, they're going to have to change their name.
Yeah. The Atlanta indigenous people.
Well, just because they were already trolling, saying when we win the World Series, we're all going to do the chop. And I'm like, oh my God.
They just
Did you see the video that Trump went to one of the Braves games, and when they were doing the chop, they showed him and he was doing it and laughing?
Which makes it just
I know.
much better. So much better. We got a ducky in the house.
Yeah, dude homered 411 feet and got an RBI.
Hey, like Felix, I'm not a big baseball freak or nothing. I do enjoy the World Series. It's supposed to be the two best teams in the leagues. And this World Series has been a pretty interesting one,
Yeah, that's what I mean, exactly. I'm not a huge baseball fan at all, but it's a World Series. It's gonna be exciting.
Yep. It's just me living in San Diego, going to Padres games, going to the A's, Atlanta, Athletics, or sorry, Oakland Athletics. I'm thinking about Atlanta, but it's a whole experience going to a baseball game. 7-inning stretch, getting a overpriced shitty hot dog that probably has rat feces in it. That's how come I don't have Corona yet, because
rat feet was probably made out of rat meat.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't de-poop the rat. It's just chocolate filling.
Yeah.
But
they took the All-Star game from him for some BS reason.
I know. And then look at it. Guess what?
What do you mean took it from him?
Oh, so it's supposed to be played in Atlanta, but apparently the MLB commissioners didn't agree with a voter ID law that Georgia had on the ballot.
Yep.
So they said, screw you, we're taking the All-Star game from you. And Atlanta Braves were like, oh, really? We'll win the World Series, or possibly.
Yeah. And so the games had to be played there anyway. Ha ha.
Yep. So we'll see about that.
Yeah, team owners, who do they think they are? Oh, I don't want to bring this guy up. Please do not go look at this on Netflix. Please, I'm prefacing this, but do not go watch this on Netflix. But Kaepernick has a Netflix show about being black in America.
Yeah.
And he's narrating his own show, and he's wearing his black jacket with his puffed out afro, and I'm like,
he's like half a cup of cream and a cup of coffee at minimum.
He is.
Like
he was adopted. He's
light skinned.
He's half black. He's a light skinned brother. And the rules in America changed because back in the old days, when you had a white parent and a black parent, you were white, and then they changed it to the opposite. But my issue with Mr. Kaepernick is that he became black when it was convenient. And the stuff he talks about, like when people say, like, I don't really find a lot of shit offensive, but you really want to piss me off and make me want to destroy your soul is when you tell me I'm the whitest black guy you ever met. I think that's racist and disrespectful. Just because I have an education, don't speak like an idiot, wear my pants normally, and just try to be me. Like, I hate that. Like, I'd rather be called the N-word straight up. You would get a better reaction out of me if you call me the N-word. You would totally, and then you say that, because that shit eats my soul, because I got it so much growing up just because I didn't talk stupid or blah, blah, blah. So I unfortunately had the ability to watch some of this show before I knew what it was, because I was half asleep when I clicked on it. And I was like, what the hell? I thought it was one of them like social, like, oh, what happens if you do this? And, there's a part where he was going to take a look at a college, and this lady, he took a muffin that was free, and she came at him like, you can't have that. And the guy was like, what are you doing with my kid? And there's two white parents. And she was like, that's your kid? Oh, he must be adopted. And I was like, oh my God, this is a public service movie. And then I saw him, and I'm like, oh no.
What cracks me up is he's all mad about, racism and how, the NFL is just like slavery at, the freaking rookie camp when they come in and they got to run. It's like, but you're the one fighting to get back into the NFL and be a slave. Yeah. Come on.
Pretty much most well-paying slaves out there. So I'm pretty much sure, besides the TBI issue and the brain shit when they get clobbered, they got the pretty nice end of the deal. I want you to run, boy, for $3 million a run.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm asking.
I wasn't gonna say much, but man, so hard working on that field every day, driving up in my, in my Maserati.
Dude, I would be on the field, like I would literally be the troll on the field, be like, swing low, sweet chariot, taking my helicopter home.
Taking my helicopter home.
This gold chain is too heavy, so I have a buddy carry it for me. Like,
what cracks me up is, if he was half as good as he thinks he is, he would still have a job in the NFL. The reason he doesn't have a job is nothing to do with racism. It's because he's not that good of a QB.
No, the reason he doesn't have a job in NFL is because the NFL does not hammer the squeaky wheel, or doesn't give squeaky wheel the oil. They hammer the squeaky wheel, because just like Terrell Owens, who still had years left to play, he was just a little too squeaky, so the NFL hammered him into the dirt. Just like what's his name from the Panthers, the quarterback, funny hair, black dude who was always super weird.
Cam Newton?
Yes, Cam Newton. Cam Newton had talent.
What to say?
Yes. His brain, like whatever shit he's on, mentally does not allow him to be in the NFL because no one wants to deal with it. Just like and I'm not trying to just highlight like black players, but the quarterback for the Ravens. When is the last time you saw a leading quarterback not be the team captain?
Or look at how they
know. Sometimes they're they're on defense.
Well, no, they always have two captains. They have an offensive and defensive captain. That's what I'm saying. When you don't have a quarterback, 90%, 99% of the quarterbacks in the league that are their head quarterback, they're also team captains.
Okay. I don't pay attention that much.
Well, no,
anyway
I
to
just
that,
noticed
but-
it like last week when I was, because I don't really watch Raven games, and I was watching it. I'm like, what happened to his captain badge? And Amber's like, yeah, he's not a team captain. I was like, that tells me a lot. But then you have other players that just have, bad attitudes on the defense, and they hurt their team for other reasons. And the NFL, after a while, they will only tolerate, and I'm not a fan of the NFL by any means, but they're only going to tolerate a squeaky wheel so long until you are no longer a factor, because there's always someone to take your place.
Well, look at the drama that Tim Tebow brought into the league. Remember him?
Well, and his wasn't even, he just was religious.
Yeah.
Which I think is kind of, like
there were so many people that hammered the NFL about it that the NFL had to do something about it. And,
yeah.
It's funny. You were talking about Cam. I was wearing his jersey this weekend.
Oh, were you?
Well, his Auburn jersey from 2010 while I was
yeah.
watching Auburn. But yeah, that boy good. That boy real good. he was back then.
Yeah.
No, and that's the thing. It's like, it's sad because if you would just play the game.
Yep.
And just play the game, do your job.
Do your job.
Play the game. You would still be playing the game.
Exactly.
I remember getting almost in a fight with a dude that year, 2010 or 2011, at a bar downtown, cigar bar, and a friend of a friend came in. They started talking football, and I had an Auburn shirt or hat on. Dude's like, "Oh yeah, Scam Newton." I was like, "Why you call him Scam Newton?" Because he stole that laptop. I was like, "You can't prove that." "Oh no, he definitely stole that laptop." I'm like, dude, unless you have the police report and eyewitness, accounts and video stuff, you can't really say he stole a laptop. It's all, being brought back up, even if it even happened because he's in the spotlight again. Oh, he definitely stole a laptop. There's nothing you can say that can prove it otherwise. So he absolutely did it. I'm like, bro, you need to be quiet and go to the other side of the room. What are you going to do about it? My buddy Chris stepped in and he's like, You need to go to the other side of the room, bro. You're. It's not because he likes Cam Newton so much. You're just an asshole.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just remembered that, but it was like, man, like you're so sure of yourself, so sure of yourself.
Well, I love that when people do that knee-jerk reaction, like, "Oh, it must be true. It was this," and then 2 days later, "Oh, well, it wasn't this, but it could have been." But
dude, there's a guy on TikTok who I started following because he did an apology video because of the border crossing guys with the horses and the lassos, and they were calling it a whip. And I had to actually go back and look at his video that he was referencing because he goes, "Oh my God, I don't believe they're using whips on people, blah, 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 this and that."
Yeah.
And then literally his next video was, "I apologize for not having all the information." He goes, "Normally I do some more research, but this one kind of hit close to the vest because he's black and Spanish, and his family came over. Well, and he goes, and I kind of did a reaction video, so forgive me for," and I'm like, I don't even know what your content is, but I respect that.
Yeah.
Like that you came back and was like, my bad. I didn't have all the information.
Just like how CNN got sued.
Yeah.
When talking about that kid at the Native American protest.
Yeah.
We're like saying that he's a racist and all this stuff and like this, that, and the other. And he assailed this protester and like they printed all this stuff.
Got paid. Yeah. Oh my God. He
an undisclosed amount from the Washington Post, CNN, and like
New York Times, MSNBC, I think. Yeah, he got paid.
I think it was around 250 million from all of them, from what I hear.
His parents are like, "Your college fund said." He's like, "I got 250 mil. What about college?"
I'm going to buy a college.
Exactly.
I'm going to buy a college. Oh my gosh. Yes, Michael. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was a Gator first.
Yep,
they couldn't do anything with him in that program, and I don't know what it was. And he transferred, and that, holy crap, dude.
Well, it's like, speaking of football, you got to be, the system's got to be set up for you. Look at, perfect example, the Jared Goff and the Matthew Stafford.
Yeah,
they traded, went to totally different teams, and they're having better seasons. Yeah, they're having better seasons than they ever did with the original teams just because of the system.
Who's the guy who won the Super Bowl? Pretty much brought the Eagles to the Super Bowl.
Oh, frick! What's his name?
and he got hurt.
Yeah.
And he never made it. So someone else brought him through the game. But it's like, so this guy got you to the game. He got hurt, and it's like he's been bouncing around the NFL. I think he plays for the Colts now.
God, I can't think of his name. I
Redhead.
know who you're talking about. I just Carson Wentz.
And I was like sitting there watching, like, didn't he like almost win a Super Bowl? Like, now my question is for him, did he get a ring?
Yeah, if you're on the team, you get a ring.
I know you're on the team, but I figured I didn't know how it worked, because it was like technically, well, I guess that's just his backup. So he would still, as long as you're on the active roster, you get a ring.
Dude, the freaking Cowboys get a ring. If
Yeah,
you're
they don't get that ring. They get a
Yeah, but if you're connected with a Super Bowl winning team, you get a ring.
Yeah, you get something for it.
Yeah. Not as big as, with all the diamonds and,
you don't
looks
get
like
the
a
baller ring. You get one with like a golden towel. On the side.
Might have one.
I'm the jockstrap guy. I got
might have one
golden
fake diamond in it.
He deserves a ring for that one.
Yeah, the jockstrap guy.
Yeah.
We're not doing the Revenge of the Nerds, putting industrial strength
yeah, right.
freaking Ben Gay in their shit.
Oh, look at that.
What?
Almost top of the hour. Uncle Si.
Top of the hour.
Roll that beautiful beard footage.
I have no beard footage. And as my chair descends lower because it's awesome. Nothing much new right now in the sauce world that you guys don't already know about. Besides, we just did get read up 29 cases of our coffee sauce. So I will say we will have coffee sauce for a hot minute, ready to go. What is? I don't do math on the fly. Sorry. Times 29. So 348 jars of coffee sauce, dipping sauce we got. So I still have to unload half of this sitting in my truck just because my back was like not happening tonight. But I drove down to Pocwana.
You had a good load in that truck. I saw the pic.
Yeah. Went down, saw Mark, Happy High Joe's, did the whole thing on high tones. So still working on that app, just trying to get the word out, get that recurring customer coming back through BBQ because we have a couple setbacks like everyone knows. Still waiting on the word from the trailer company to see if we do this $2,100 addition to the trailer for this fire suppression system, or we're going to get it anytime sooner. And if not, we'll have to just wait till next year till it gets finished. So, and barring that, we get a bill for $1,000 a month now for the food trailer that we don't have. So, yeah, it's fun right now. It's kind of a little mini stress point, but what would it be? It's small business. If you don't decide that you're going crazy and trying to close it every other week, I don't think you're doing the right thing.
Right.
So yeah, but no, we're full in stock with everything on our website right now. The only thing we don't have, like I said, 99.9% is our sample seasonings because Mark made all of our hot or spicy seasoning. So he didn't get to make our sample seasonings yet. So those will be probably 2.5, 3 weeks out.
That ain't bad still.
No, it's not bad. You
can still get them for Christmas. Probably.
Yeah, waiting on stuff and just next week this weekend coming up, I'll be at a little conference at Sacred Mountain for a couple of days talking about how we can make it better, and just our experiences. Like me, I got a list from Mr. Jimmy James. I'm gonna go up there and kind of just talk to the board, talk to people that run it, and give them our feedback on how the whole thing, how we can make it better. So if anyone out there knows, besides calling an airline, if they got some kind of way to get cheaper airline tickets,
yeah, no kidding,
like for an organization, that'd be something that I would really love a DM about. Hit me up in my DMs. You might get something for it. If we get a lead on getting some cheaper, and this is nationwide because what they do is they pay for people's plane tickets from their location. So if we can find a way to get those at a little cheaper cost, So
There
that kind of
should be a
stuff.
way because, like, they give veterans a little discount. They give everybody else a little. There should be a way that
sometimes they do.
Yeah.
But also we're like looking at just fundraising opportunities, kind of like I did with the sauce and whatnot. So just working the systems we have. So it'll be a fun couple days of jaw japping and collaborating with the people up there. But no, just holidays. If it's not a holiday with family, it's shows.
Yep.
So selling sauce, cooking for family, blah blah. No more catered events for a good hot minute. So hopefully we'll get this food trailer and a big influx of people putting in orders for barbecue sauce and seasonings. Don't forget, folks, if you're a veteran, we have Vet for Life as a promo code for you for barbecuesauce.com. You may find my banner with all these banners in here. There's barbecue sauce. There's our website. And get on there. We have a bunch of new product photos coming out, hopefully. Some really cool stuff. We're waiting for the snow to fly, working on some nice things that just kind of re-energize people, let them know that we're still here. Because ironically and unironically, when you don't do a lot of videos live and stuff, I don't know if people think you just shut your doors.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people on TikTok were like, oh, my God, I'm so glad I found your second account before it got banned, because they were like, I thought you just gave up on it.
Yeah. People I was on my main. I got back to my main on TikTok and people were like, where you been? I'm like, where have I been? I've been on another account with the same damn name.
Right.
Trying to still push product, and I was up to 5,700 before TikTok just ambiguously just literally watching videos, feeding dogs, and I got a little warning saying your account has been banned. And I was like, and I was logged out and gone in a second, and I was like, ooh, but I still had my big account, but it is still banned for me being underage. So,
yeah, which is it's been how long since it's been
7
under
weeks.
review? 7 weeks for a review. What the hell?
Yeah, it's been like this.
I still say it's
January 9th.
You made the bear hunters mad, and they trolled you, and now you're on Tiki Taki's radar. So they look for anything.
Yeah. So no, it's like I said, we're still out there pushing. I appreciate all the people. He's one of the pilots from Delta. Oh man, thank you. Like I said, Mike, hit him up, hit me up, let me know. I have that conference this Saturday, Sunday, or Friday, Saturday. I think Saturday, Sunday. And let me see. Nope, Friday, Saturday. And if I get that information while I'm there, great. Afterwards, great. I can let them know at least I have a line on something.
At least you got a little maybe,
little maybe line. But don't forget, guys, this coffee dipping sauce, it will change your life. Even if you don't like coffee, which is something that I've never done at a show, I had the rest of the batches. The reason this went out of stock is my online stock is the same as my show stock. What I have in hand is what I have in hand for everybody, even wholesale. And so I knew I had a limited amount, 2 cases of this left. And I'm like, well, I'm going to put it out of stock on the website. So when I go to the show, I don't have to worry about not having something just in case someone orders it while I'm gone, while I'm away. And hey, howdy doody.
Hi, Annie.
And so I did that and it went out of stock. Everyone that tried it ordered it. Matter of fact, a lady she had 4 other things on the table and forgot. She bought this and tasted it, and she forgot she had the other 4 things. And I'm like, oh, do you want this other stuff? She goes, what other stuff? I'm like, you picked things. So I still sold the coffee, but she didn't want anything else. She was just super excited to get that. And I was like, oh, it was pretty cool. But I'm like,
I tell you,
I blocked myself.
Yeah, my testing on your stuff is I'll get fries and chicken nuggets from BK, and they're still warm by the time I get home, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'll sprinkle stuff on them, shake it up in the bag, and then try it. You'd be amazed at how good that coffee seasoning is on French fries and chicken nuggets.
I know. Burger King has the new ghost pepper chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
I want to go get, and I want to put on some Reaper on them and try them out.
Ooh. I like my stomach system too much to try that, bro.
Kind of. I don't know. I'm not traveling anywhere right now, so yeah. So I'm pretty good. I think I'll try it. You know.
Well, okay,
Yeah.
my stomach system doesn't like me that much to let me try it. Put it that way, you know.
Gotcha. But other than that, you know, like I said, we're still pressing on. Like every morning, I wake up, do my thing, take a look at my email just to see if I got an email from the company. Nothing yet, but still awaiting. We won't be going to Walmart's little like version of Amazon.
Yeah.
Because we have to buy a whole new website to do that.
Oh, bummer.
And to buy a new website, it'd be like $700 just for the site. So
yeah, that's not a purchase yet. Eventually, maybe.
Well, by the time it gets to there might be a plugin for the website we have, and that's all it is. It's once they make a plugin for Wix because they have one for Shopify, but Shopify is like 3 times the price of Wix.
Right.
You know. Because a lot of people use it, so they have a lot of extra plugins, stuff that I necessarily don't need. So it's the way I go. Oh, that's it. They're not that bad. Michael said they're straight heat and no flavor.
Yeah.
That's the sad thing about most of that stuff. Like, it is more heat, no flavor. That's why I like my Reaper sauce, because the Reaper sauce is like flavor with some heat.
Bro,
a lot of heat.
It's got a lot of heat. I've tried I've tried almost every sauce or seasoning you've came out with, except.
So I need to send some 48.
No.
Come on, Dave.
No.
In for a penny, in for a pound.
Bro, that's probably the only thing I won't try that you make is that carrot 48. No. I saw you making that. I was like, you're trying to kill people, bro. But I mean, I've tried the Reaper, and I'm like, damn, that's good. The flavor, and then the heat hit, and it's like, oh, I wish I could eat this more, but that heat would just kill me. But the flavor is phenomenal.
What can I do to get you to try some Reaper 48, Dave?
Oh, dude, I don't know, bro. Like, wait, how much are we trying that? Like on a toothpick, like you do?
Yeah, I don't want you to eat the whole damn jar. I love you, bro. I don't want to kill you. Like, take some on a toothpick, put it on a chip, you know.
Now that I'll try. Yeah, I got no problem with. Like I said, I did.
Then you can give the rest to like Amanda, because doesn't her boyfriend do heat?
No, he's from Texas and don't do heat.
Oh wow, he's weird.
Yeah, none of them do heat. I think the hottest they did, they tried the spicy, and I think that was too hot for all of them.
He doesn't do heat or fixed game controllers.
Yeah. Oh.
So if anyone out there fixes PlayStation game controllers, just put your info in the chat. It's over there. Actually,
please
let me know. I have 2 really pretty controllers that I can't use.
Yeah.
I gotta really have time to use them right now, but
yeah, I jumped on Call of Duty the other day. They haven't added anything except the scary skull guy as an operator. But
Mike, when you put your order in, please put that in the notes.
In the comment under the code.
Code, put that in your notes, because that's the only way this brain will remember it. And sometimes I still might forget it, but I have enough.
Yeah.
The middle child might be able to do it. Come on, Jade. You know what would be funny if Jade tried it and then started speaking Spanish? We just didn't have the unlock code.
Yeah, no kidding.
Do it. No, I was telling her, like, if Jade tried the Reaper 48 and then she started, because she doesn't speak Spanish, but she tries the Reaper 48 and then starts speaking Spanish. We've unlocked the genetic code.
Broke the DNA down.
Yeah, he broke it down. I meant your controller, bro.
Oh,
I thought she was talking about Reaper.
Yeah.
Huh?
I was asking if anyone can fix my PlayStation controller, because Dave got me a new scan for mine.
I tried.
Yeah, no, we had like 2 conversations going ahead, like PlayStation controllers, and we started talking about Carolina Reaper, then PlayStation controllers, then Reaper 48, and seeing what Dave would do if he tried some. So his next order, he's going to get a little. They're only 5-gram containers.
Oh yeah, that'll last me till I die. It'll be in the will that this goes into somebody else's hands after I'm dead, because I'll try it once and be like, "That's it."
Or you slather it over everything you own, and if you really want it. Rupert is covered in.
Oh. I'll see if I can get him to lick it. Here, Rupert, try some of this.
Then we will watch Dave's face really get ripped off by a 25-pound mountain cat lion derivative. Have you been doing Rupert videos?
I try, and like I said, it's just going to be him laying there looking at me like, "Fuck you."
That's all that. Pretty much, I've watched someone sleeping, and they had like 2,000 people on their lives.
Dude, I know.
Like I'm literally want to just set up a camera in a dark room with a soundtrack of snoring, just to see what happens.
What happened, Annie?
Oh, she's talking about what we were talking about. She's getting attacked by kittens.
Oh,
she got attacked by kittens. Oh, hold on. Let me.
5 grams of being a cook. Yeah, probably for you.
No kidding. He's him and
want to drop beer. Is that aspirin? No, we don't do that around here. He asked if anyone wants to drop aspirin.
No, if anybody wants a drop bear, a koala.
It's a koala.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm good.
They drop out of cherries.
Yeah, if they got no STDs, man, you guys are even getting the freaking animals down there knocked up and stuff.
Apparently there's, a wild chlamydia infestation amongst the koala population.
And you know how it started.
It's not a joke, actually.
I know it's not.
You know how it started, because there was one drunk Australian that was like, "You know what, mate? I think I'm going to have a shag at that koala over there."
Or she's kind of cute. You're like, that's not a girl. Whatever, Sheila.
Man. Ooh. This is crazy. Remember the tanker? Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, not joking. They all got the clap.
God. Remember the tanker that clogged up the Suez Canal?
Yeah, on purpose. Yeah. What's up?
Oh, this is the damage that was done to it. Yeah, bro.
Dang,
look how big that thing is. Like this tiny little people down here.
Dude.
That's a big one.
You are fired.
Yeah, look at those bow thrusters right there. Just smushed.
And that stuff's supposed to be able to take minor impact.
Yeah.
Like, well, Webb just left.
He tried to close the picture, closed himself.
He closed himself out. We own Scram Jett. Let me show you my pretty car. My name is Webb. I drift. Just talking shit. Love you, buddy. This is my penis ring. It's 5 inches wide. He's back. Shh, shh, shh.
I don't.
He's back.
Hi, Webb.
Hi.
Hey, Webb.
Zero clue what happened.
We were not parodying you while you were gone.
I'm sure.
It was like, "Hi, my name is Webb. This is my drift car. I like to go around circles sideways. And this is my 5-inch cock ring."
No lie in that.
It's 5 inches on the ground when I'm laying on my belly.
Oh, like a tuna can.
Might not hit the bottom, but I'll beat the shit out of the sides.
Matt out hunting.
Definitely getting, yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what that is.
Hunting?
Who's Matt?
Matt. Well, good luck, whoever Matt is that's out hunting.
He's the Matt. The Suez Canal is small.
I've been through it many times. Yeah.
Yep. That's what wasn't that chick in the dorms? Wasn't her name Sue?
Sue. I've been through Susan a lot.
6-0 Braves.
Nice. I think that Atlanta's going to take this one. I thought they had the last game.
Yeah, and they came back huge deficit.
Yeah.
I'm just watching the box score on the other side.
That's about all I do either.
I don't even do that.
Oh. Okay, Annie. Yeah. Caffeine? What are you talking about? I ain't had caffeine since this morning, Jade. I do 1 pot of coffee a day, sometimes 2. Maybe
6.
All I had was a Red Bull on the way back from Pequanna, but it was a really good day to drive out there because it was light clouds in the sky, surprisingly no wind, not a lot of traffic, couple dumbasses because I can see people try to stay in my blind spot when they're trying to read the side of the truck. And I'm just like get next to me or just get on a tailgate and read the back. I hate when they just try to keep up in my blind spot. It's very, very annoying because it's not safe. But yeah, I was rolling Red Bull. Mike was on my live for a little bit on that High Nodes app. Like I said, it's just there's not a lot of people still in beta. But I kind of like so far the open availability to the people who make the app, and it doesn't have a lot of just extra crap. The crap will come, as all apps do when they start making.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I got on Instagram before Facebook owned it, and then Facebook bought it, and then here comes the crap. Do 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 do. Here comes the crap.
Yeah.
I say it's all meta.
Oh God.
It's gonna be.
Well, they want to make the world Ready Player One. They want to make your life in the virtual world better than the real world.
And a lot of people think that's a good idea. That's what's sad.
Well, when you don't have a life.
I feel attacked.
Dave, you have a life. You have a rich life where you are loved.
Oh,
you are somebody.
I appreciate that, bro. I mean, you know, I don't have a lot of friends in real life, so like my Facebook and online community is my type of therapy, my family, you know.
We're here, brother. We're here.
Oh, I know.
Okay. So I just realized that I've had an Autodesk account for a very long time. Ever since I was designing parts for one of my old businesses and starting my other partner off in it. So now I'm going through some files, and this is something I designed a long time ago. It was a Subaru car sway bar end link.
Nice.
And that's our old logo.
You redesigning it again?
No, this is the first time I've opened it up in 5 years.
Oh, because now you have a program for it.
Yeah.
I forgot. I found out where I got that from. It was an SNL skit. Daily affirmations.
Oh, I remember that guy.
Attractive person. I am fun to be with.
Because you were smart, you were lovable, and you were one heck of a person. Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I get that.
Oh, well, let's watch this. Let's
really good.
I miss SNL back in the day.
When it was still funny.
It has its moments.
They slanted. They used to be down the middle because they used to make fun of everybody, both sides.
Well,
and then they slowly started going this way.
It's the New York side of Hollywood, so they got to play the game. They got to play the game. What are you doing? Are you working on the show?
I was going to try to do something real quick. Well, I think
he's in here designing and
chamfered that 1/16 of an inch. Messing around. I'm about to shut it down.
I'm trying to figure out what the frick Jade and Annie are talking about. Some shadow came out of nowhere and the mirror had it coming and getting bounced around in the back on a road trip.
They're like the littles, so what they're in their world, it's like different stuff. Like the shadow could have been like someone's arm. And the mirror could have been like glasses they ran into when they were running across a table. We are the littles.
Oh, I remember that show. I used to love watching that. Oh, that
I'm
was fun.
sure I'm going to be in for a lot of. I'm going to go buy some soccer guards next time I see Jade.
No kidding, shin guards, man. Or get
Shin guards.
Get the catchers ones, like the big
like
ones go from the knee down past
no,
the
get some hockey ones.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
next time I see her, just drop down and do the hockey block.
Hide behind your hockey pads. Or you could just do the old Three Stooges thing where you just put your hand on her forehead and she can't get close to you.
But then she can rip up my arm.
Better the arm than the shins and legs.
Everything else.
Yeah.
At least you can still walk out of there, right?
Yep. I'll just stand on a high top table.
Man, she's gonna beat your ass when
beat.
she sees
She's gonna be like anger. Breeds hate.
She's
Bring
gonna
him to the short
silence
side.
every day till she sees you again.
The boy's gonna just get extra visceral. Like shit. She's not even commenting. She's mad.
Mm-hmm. Annie says she can kick knees.
I can fly across the room rather quickly. Like the flying, be like the video with the flying squirrel when the guy, like the squirrel flies and they hit it with a pan. Boom!
Yeah.
Now the guy catches it with a pot and is like, "Oh, dinner will be in 5 minutes."
Oh, those are freaking hilarious.
I duetted one of those once with the pot. Bloop, bloop, bloop. It's like a flying squirrel. Then they cut to a guy racking something with a tennis racket. Boom! And the guy catching it with a pan. Ping! Very fun. But it's all good. I'm quick too. I'm always on my guard. You got to be in this world.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when someone's going to pop feelings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Pick her up on the counter, set her down, be like, stay here. It's past OSHA regulations for you to jump down or you'll hurt your shin. But that means I have to get close, so I might need like those leather gloves they use like to catch like hawks and eagles.
Oh yeah.
They're like down to your elbows with the mask.
You're so dead when she sees you next.
You're just holding her up like this under the armpits. Her arms and feet are just flailing at you like this.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Jade.
I'm sorry, don't kill me.
Mm-hmm.
Dave doesn't have any kids. Kill him first.
No, I've got cats. They need food.
Yeah, his cat's probably more valuable than my son right now. I'm just gonna not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. That boy is yeah. Yep. He's about as valuable at a marina as a spelling bee.
Ooh, boom, boom, boom. Oh, don't forget, it's the Marine Corps' birthday coming up in a week or some shit.
So everybody go to every store they can and buy out all the Crayolas because we want to make sure this is the worst birthday ever. What are you doing, Webb? You look like your wheels are turning back there.
No, I got a lot of sinus pressure, man. Weather's changing down here and just
Oh, bummers.
Yep.
sinus drainage, sinus pressure. I'm about to start working on 2 new machines. So,
Yeah, besides that, like seriously, everything for me is like paperwork, online algorithm work, and besides the marketing, the most fun thing right now is the ability to get these really cool videos and pictures from this new photographer. And I got those smoke bombs in.
I'm curious about those.
And I got I have one of the smaller ones, the standard ones you can buy. So I'm really revving to go test that one out somewhere, maybe like in a driveway, because the other ones are pro, like they're 90-second smoke bombs, and this one is I think 30 or something. But it's they give you a free one, so I might try to do some like video myself, like with the truck rolling through the black smoke.
Oh yeah, the black smoke of the Black Hills.
Send all my neighbors an email. I'm not burning down the place.
Yeah.
We'll see. But tomorrow might even be a bike day for me.
Uh-oh. Did you go get your 2,500 mile up tune yet?
No, that's it's at 27 right now. Or 28.
You're overdue.
But I'm gonna bring it. I told them, I called them. I said when I get back, I didn't want to rush it.
Yeah.
Be rushed. And so we have a nice day next week. I'll roll it down and get her done. I need to get my pressure sticker also because I got that new fairing. And on the Indians on the inside, you can adjust your center shock, your spring, and for different pressures for how much you weigh. And I need to adjust it a little bit. Not really.
A little bit.
But I want it on there so I can adjust it for like they're coming out with some touring options for that bike. Like the back seat I can lock on, I'll be able to lock on actual hard case on that too, on the back.
That's good. Yeah.
So I'll have my side bags and that, so I'll be able to adjust weight for whatever I put into the bike. And that active, those shocks, I rode me and Amber on there, and not adjusting down, you're a lot more springy, a lot more stiff when it's full waiting for more weight.
Yeah.
So the ride height, I'm not gonna say it changes, but it is a little bit higher when you come to a stop sign. You know, I'm flat-footed, but some of the times, depending on where I'm at, I'm either kind of almost on the balls of my feet if the proper weight's not on the bike.
Yeah.
It always used to crack me up when you'd see the people on their bikes and they'd come to a stop and they're all like on tippy toes trying to hold, or they got to seriously lean the bike, to one
we
side.
We had a lieutenant in Oklahoma who was a small Italian young lady, like from Italy, and she drove a full-size Busa.
Ooh.
And watching her on her bike, we're like, there's no way. And she can sit on the bike on the kickstand without the bike falling. So she would turn it on and she would go down and kick the kickstand and literally like jump up, throttle, lightly throttling first, let go of the clutch and roll out. And she called us one day. I actually didn't get a call from her. I got a call from someone else that she dropped it in a parking lot and she had to get help picking it up. And it was close to where I lived. And I was like, maybe you need to go get this bike, either a smaller bike or go get this modded.
Yeah.
Because they did have a young lady in Oklahoma at that time, and she was big into bananas, I guess, because her Busa was banana yellow. She had a banana yellow helmet.
Wow.
And she had mini bananas, probably about an inch big, graphics all over it was a part of the paint scheme. It was a wrap on her bike. Her rims were yellow, everything was yellow and white on her bike. And but she was a smaller person, but that probably was not the most modded Busa I've ever seen, but you can kind of tell it had more of a dip in the middle for her. Like they did some framework or some shit.
Dog bones.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's all it is. Dog bones.
Yep.
Adjust them.
Yeah. So they did some pretty good work on her bike. She just, like I said, she was new and had other things to do, like not take care of her dogs properly.
Oh no.
Kick her out.
I don't even know where she's at. We lost.
Piece of shit.
I think she got married and disappeared out the zeitgeist.
Now you got 3-6 Mafia in my head.
Oh,
Thanks for that.
It was actually a burp.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm just out of it. Freaking just.
I can tell
pounding my
you're just
head.
not like on point. You
It's
know,
sinuses,
usually we
yeah, I
can't shut
tell.
you up, but now you're shut up.
Shut
and I'm like,
me up. Who's talking? Oh my gosh.
I was like, I'm a good father. My girls are gotta be Serena and Venus Williams.
Nope.
They're gonna make a movie out of me, but they're gonna be Venus and Serena in the machine world.
We'll see. We've already printed out a few things for them on the printer.
Nice.
They're extremely fascinated with it. They helped me with the car today.
Nice.
So
Roger that, Big Papa. Got to start them off right.
I'm
Oh,
trying.
yeah.
And as you can tell, I've rearranged the room a bit. I've actually turned the desk 180. There's a wall behind me. I have some fun signs up because I got tired of them being in my shop. So,
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah. High heels and freaking motorcycles don't go together.
Yeah. Even a friend who's been riding, he's not a friend of mine, he's a friend of our buddy Greg out in Minneapolis, was riding his bike and he went around, I guess, a corner a little too sharp and didn't lean out enough. And then he put his foot down and hurt himself. I'm like, that's the last thing I do before I get to the point where I think I'm going to crash. Yep. Even with my experience, like I'm making sure I'm at a very low acceleration point before my feet even decide to try to touch the ground.
Right. Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
I'm like going low and I'm like, then I might pop one off with my heel so it'll kick it back up.
Yeah.
But as for just putting my foot down, nah.
Now dirt bike riding, that's like a little different. Like dirt bike riding, I'll put my foot and pop a spin.
Because you're putting your foot into dirt.
Right. But like
asphalt, concrete.
No.
There is give back. Yeah, it's called bone breakage.
Yeah. The road don't break, your bones break. Yeah.
So no. We'll see. Let's see what's tomorrow temp supposed to be like. You can eat some cheese and rice.
So
like Wednesday. Huh?
No, just that was a T.I. song.
I know that's what you can eat some cheese.
You can have whatever you like. Yeah,
you can have whatever you like.
Air Force, you guys had some different freaking cadences than we did, apparently.
No, just good downtime.
We don't need cadence. We don't have time for all that silly marching shit.
Oh yeah, what am I thinking?
Like, we're actually doing something real world, like every day, like saving the world's ass.
Oh, did you guys see that unmanned drone that does in-air refueling?
Yeah, yeah. Navy's got it now.
Yeah, they got basically a robot plane tanker that fuels planes.
Yeah. They'll never truly go unmanned until the higher ups that are making those decisions aren't pilots.
Yeah.
And you'll never have someone in command of the Air Force that's not a pilot.
Yeah. Like it's as long as they are pilots making the choices, they're still going to be manned, even though unmanned aircraft. Now, mind you, will Skynet decide to take over this? All likelihood and possibility. But
there's also another point where, where the leadership has become so risk averse that they would be like, yeah, unmanned everything. And then if it crashes, be like, oh, it was a program, bro.
Yeah.
There was a Windows update.
Yeah, right. Windows update.
Somebody decided to click yes across the whole system.
Yep.
Like the South Park movie. Wait, Windows 2.0 is going to be so much better.
So tomorrow is going to be 54 at a high. Thursday is 63. So possibility.
Thursday's sounding a better ride day than Wednesday, bro.
But I got a coat. I got a jacket. I got full face.
I rode in 30-degree weather up there.
Yeah. I've done it once here. But the only thing is, the only bad thing is I rode in 30-degree weather down to one spot.
Yeah.
Dropped off some shit. And I was like, town was just gray. Like you could just see like there was. I'm like, I am not driving into that.
Yeah. You're like, that's snow.
That's snow.
I'm
That's
screwed.
ice rain. And I'm luckily because when I drove back home and got my truck and then went to the post office for the rest of my runs, it was literally just the shittiest, like not even raining full, like partial rain, wind, a little bit of snow. You're just like, this would have been, I'd have been angry.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have unmanned semi trucks, but those trucks are actually, I think Teslas are the only ones that are truly unmanned.
Yeah.
Mercedes was doing some tests over in Europe with unmanned.
But Mercedes have unmanned, but the thing is, they have to have a person in the cab
still that can take over. Yeah.
That can take over. So like the guy, he can actually, like if it's on a straight between like Nevada and Texas, like there's literally just
nothing. Yeah, straight. Yeah.
You know, he can go take his rest and pivot his seat out the way and the truck will take over. But if something happens, it wakes him up, seat comes back out, and he's in control. I remember watching that test. I'm not a big fan of it because you're putting a lot of Americans out of a job. But I think that argument can also be swayed that if you brought the manufacturing for the things that are replacing people's jobs to where they live, like the solar panel, all that green energy. So if you bring that stuff to the towns that had the oil and the coal plants, you know, so people can actually be a part of the new infrastructure change and not it coming from all these other places, it might be a better pill to swallow if they can just take their job and kind of literally go across and learn a new trade instead of just how we did with the auto industry, ripping it out of Detroit and, you know, the Northeast and leaving just giant holes in industry, which, mind you, if you read a couple books out there, some of those industry guys deserve that shit.
There were some. There's some crazy union stuff that went down.
Some crazy union stuff, but I also partly have been reading this book called War's a Racket. And it's by a Marine who's been in World War I. And he will lay down, and this is the basis of everything we're going through now. And it's very hard not to be a conspiracy nut listening to him talk in this book about how much people made 800% profit when we were at war compared to their normal like 40% profit when we were at peace.
Remember the Bushes and Cheney and Blackwater?
Dude,
Halliburton.
On my motorcycle, I had to roll past a Halliburton truck coming from Sioux Falls of Rapid because his ass, like I'm in the right lane, just rolling 65, 70. Actually, no, 75, 80 because it's 75. And he comes blasting by me with dirt and snow sickles on the bottom of his truck. And I'm like, and he gets right in front of me. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like one of those fall off, I get a bad day. So I get over and I just ramp it past him and he tried to keep up. I'm like, what are you doing? Halliburton.
Yeah. Halliburton, Dynacor. What was some of the other Blackwater names?
Yeah. Woohoo. Oh, guys, I need to leave. I just won the Mega Millions jackpot from Arizona, which is a state I haven't been to in like 5 years.
I'm hoping.
Thank you, Spam Alert.
I'm hoping Mr. Shiba Inu does that for me. Talking about crypto now, cryptocurrencies.
Oh, yeah. Someone asked me about that. I'm like, you just put your money in bullets and fucking things to make things, and you'll be fine.
Depends. So I got a pretty diversified portfolio now and just waiting on a couple things to hit. But I'm in profit regardless. So
I'm not saying anything about profit or loss on that.
Yeah.
But back in the day, I cannot deny that I made money Franklin Templeton investments with the euro before the euro was out. And I talked to one of my old bosses and he straight up said it. He kind of aligned me to the way I think nowadays. It's like the stock market is a place for big fish. And back in the day, it was primarily a place for big fish.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ways that the playing field has been leveled. So the smaller fish can play in the pond, but still at the end of the day, the game is still rigged. And to a point, you have to do a lot of research And especially when it comes to this cryptocurrency, I have the same vibe when guys on TikTok quit their jobs to do TikTok full time. Like, you are predicating your future, not you, but other people, on something that literally can be snatched like that. Like, just like that. That shit could be gone. Your freaking account's gone. The internet's gone. And now you're like, your cryptocurrency ain't gonna feed me. Like, what do you got? What do you got to trade? I got like 15, bazillion bucks. Like,
well,
I like whiskey. I like bullets. I like, can you farm? Can you build something for me? I've
got a lot of desirable.
And that's the thing. You have to go back to the basic human thing. Now, crypto, it's gonna be out for a long time. It's a new thing. Our currency shit.
It's not a new thing. But,
well, no, I'm talking about how it is nowadays. It's a new thing.
Aaron Rodgers converted. I think it was either Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady converted part of their salary from their
crypto
to crypto
to Bitcoin.
But to me, it's like I said, it's for those guys that when you look at the end of the day, like, how much money you're gonna make, how much money do you need? Like, do you really want the hassle? Because I used to play in that pool, looking at stocks, looking at the stock market. For me, that's only me. I'm speaking for myself. That's like looking at my credit score. I give a fuck about my credit score. Trust me, ask my wife. Give a fuck. But I'm doing pretty good. But I give a fuck. It's called hard work.
Same.
Called hard work.
But
work hard.
The benefits of doing okay means you may have a little bit of extra cash at the end of the day. And the benefits of not doing okay mean you might have no cash. You're right.
I've seen it where my investments come back and I lost $800 by just sitting on the toilet. Like, how did that happen? It's like, or not 800, 8,000.
You didn't research enough, or you just got it in a bad deal.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't have time to play in that fish pond where I want to live life and not. I do this enough. I worry about this enough. Worry about this enough.
Give me some of your money and I'll worry about it for you.
That's your hustle. You have fun. No, thank you. Because when I come for my $20 I gave you and you ain't got my $20, no problem.
Please, dude, you can't catch me.
I don't have to. You can't run 1,400 foot per second.
Exactly. That's what I used to tell people. They're like, you can't catch me. I run fast. I'm like, I have weapons, right?
But I can shoot further than you. So
hey, man,
here's that.
I'll spray and pray long range. I don't care.
Suppressive fire is only one thing.
I got
accurate
scopes.
Return fire will demoralize the shit out of you.
I got a 7.62 by 5.4R that can reach out a lot further.
I have no problem with cryptocurrency. It's just, to me, like, there's so much other things that people can be focused on that's real.
Like,
and that's what I said. I try to get people back because we're falling into the metaverse.
So this is real as well. This is definitely real. This is literally a way to, that's because you're uneducated on it. Literally.
First off, stop. I'm talking about real. If we get rid of electricity, does it still exist?
Yeah.
Where
can I go
on your hard wallet?
Where can I
do?
On a hard wallet.
We get rid of electricity.
So you're talking about the 1 in a billion chance that we have a CME, a EMP, or anything like that,
or no power. I'm talking about real shit. Real.
Like
these little mini hands. Yeah, these little mini hands are realer than cryptocurrency.
I get it, but this is your opinion on it. This is your opinion on it.
It's not my opinion. It's a fact.
It is your opinion on it.
When I'm at a hurricane and I need to feed my family or run a generator, what's your crypto gonna do when I can be like, here, dude, here's 200 rounds, give me some gas? This is not a far-reaching fact.
I know.
This is something that has happened.
I know all
you live
about
in the world.
The bartering. I know all about the bartering. Trust me, I'm in the middle of it. Actually, I do want to recommend you a series of books that I'm reading right now. I think you'll fucking love it. So we're actually talking about this. So, but no. I understand what you're saying, and I definitely
holy water.
How fast you can run? What? Why's it falling through all the holes?
But no, and I get how it's real, but I'm not even talking about an EMP. I'm talking about right then and there what I can put my hands on, tangibility. That's why I'm not a fan of cryptocurrency. It's not because I'm not educated on it, because trust me, I sat through people talking about it and I get it. Like it's enticing to drop some money into trying to make extra money on crypto, but I'm like, but my thing is just like gambling. I'm not a gambler. I don't like gambling. I think gambling is dumb.
Okay.
Because I think you work hard for your money. You shouldn't put it somewhere where you don't have an exact return. Like, I buy this bottle, I know exactly what I'm getting on the return. Like, you know,
again,
and it's one of those things. It's my opinion, and I think people that, hey, good night, Mike.
Take it easy, buddy.
Be well, bro.
Thank you for being on my side for banana pudding. Night.
Still wrong.
But it's just that whole thing. Like, it's still, to me,
I understand you don't like something that's not tangible, that you can't put your hand on, that's not a physical investment. No, I get it. Look at me. I'm an idiot with freaking 2 project cars. I get it. And I could trade those away if I wanted to.
But those are tangible, though.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I know about tangible things. I know about having tangible things and like stuff that goes up in value because I collect it and it's desirable to other people. You know what I mean? This is just off to the side.
It doesn't hurt anything.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. But what I'm saying is, if there's an opportunity to risk almost nothing or pocket change for yourself on a decent return, I'm not going straight to the freaking. No, we didn't. It would have come up right before, I'm sure.
I had to throw it in there. We were already arguing about something. I'm like, banana pudding.
What hasn't popped up is the slide yet.
Man, we get so freaking entangled in it. Well, since Dave mentioned it, Dave's got to do it.
Responsible one today.
Since Dave mentioned it, he's got to do it now. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, so you're watching Vets Anonymous and you're watching Scram Jett on Tuesday nights. We also have several other avenues that we are on. We're on YouTube at Veterans Anonymous. We're on Facebook at Veterans Anonymous 22. We've got a Gmail account if you want to throw us a question or a comment or even a picture or something. Veterans Anonymous 22 at gmail.com. Our schedule, Tuesday nights you're listening to right now, Scram Jett with Webb, myself, Felix, the American. On Wednesday nights, we have Crossroads at 7 o'clock Central Time, because that's the best time zone, with Combat Cricket, myself, usually the American, sometimes Cuddling Kittens. She's in the middle of a PCS, so you got to give her a break.
Yeah.
On Thursday nights, we have Full Metal Crayon Eaters, our 2 favorite Marines that we let have the weekending show. And also, go check out Kyle Killinger, because he's my brother. He's getting close to finishing up his 3,000-mile run. Last he was in Pennsylvania, close to the Flight 93 Survivor Monument. So go to his Venmo, buy a T-shirt. He's got a couple of them left. He needs a couple bucks to get across that finish line to push him into DC. So, go show some support.
That's what I meant to do. I asked about that yesterday, I think, about his Venmo address. It's right there. I don't know why I didn't think about it, but
right.
Yeah, like I said, he like Dave was saying, he definitely needs a couple bucks to get across the line. This has all been crowdsourced or self-funded.
Yep.
This dude's doing it on his own to raise awareness for veteran suicide. Never, ever, I've never met him in person, but I've never interacted with such a more noble person than this. Dude took 4 months off of work to run across America. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he believes in this cause so much. It's absolutely stunning and brave, and I mean those in the best way possible. And it's not kidding whatsoever. I know that sounded kind of crazy, but
yeah,
dude's nuts in a good way. He's a Marine,
So. Well, they're all kind of half a bubble off to begin with, so
no, that's fine. No big deal.
The obvious choice from running 300 miles to, I think I'm going to run 3,333 miles.
Yep. We had
obvious jump. Yeah.
He had
he's a Marine, and that's what they do. It's like, if they don't have somebody to shoot at or someone to throw grenades at them for the rest of their life, they got to do something.
Yeah. He got bored and was like, fuck it, I'm running.
That's why I'm
Where?
like, inevitable energy. Just take a bunch of retired and prior service Marines, put them in the treadmill, and it'll keep the world going.
Yeah.
All right. So since we were talking about tangible assets and skills and stuff like that, I will share this now. This is the series of books that I'm reading. It's called Fire from the Sky. Felix, I think you're really gonna
That's
like
one
it.
for the dragons.
No. This is all reality based. This is just put it this way: this guy gets home from the army because of something happened in Africa, and he's just got this crazy feeling. He's got to break it to his family. He lives up in below Nashville in Tennessee. He's got a family farm and all this stuff. Let's see. He's carrying a secret that is burning him from inside, a secret that has pushed him to the brink, forcing him to become a criminal in order to be where his family needs him to be, even though they don't realize it yet, because Clayton knows something they don't, something that hasn't happened but will, something that will burn everything it touches and change the face of the world forever.
How many books are there?
There's 12.
Holy snot.
Holy shit.
They're only like 250 pages a piece. 250.
Well, no, I'm just looking. I thought it was like I can buy them all.
The collection.
I've got Kindle Unlimited, so I just read one, throw it back, read one, throw it back. So
I might need to do Kindle Unlimited.
For as much as me and my wife both read, dude. I'm on book 11 now. Yep.
Well, I just got rid of a podcast, so I might take that up because it's been a while since I read an apocalyptic style book. I used to do the ones with the zombies. And the last one I read, I can't remember it, but it was a really good book. It bounced between 12 different characters in the book. Like one character was a SWAT team sniper in DC, and she happened to be at a political rally spotting when it all kicked off. And they didn't have all their gear on top of this monument, and she got stuck up there with like a half a bottle of water, all the ammo she needed, and no true cover for the sun, and she's just like out there just banging zombies with her 50 cal.
Nice.
But it was just, and then it just kind of goes through her. She's a single mom, but her kid makes it home from school, and it's his trials and tribulations, and it's kind of where one character begins and ends, their life still picks up. Yeah. But the way the book, I can't remember the book was, the way the book would end each character, it wasn't like when they died. It would just kind of leave a mini cliffhanger.
Yeah. So they come back and revisit it.
Yeah. And they would come back, and she, made it off the roof, and it was
they're kicking at the door. She slams a bookcase against it.
But the way the books read, it was, I pulled out if you ever read the Zombie Survival Guide, Max Brooks.
Long time ago.
If you guys ever want to read a book that, if you take all the zombie stuff out of it, it is an amazing guide to prepping.
Yeah.
Because it actually has facts and figures and real stuff, like over 22 long rifle is your friend. You can carry 5,000 rounds of that.
Yeah.
But
it weighs as much as 100 rounds of 308.
Yeah,
right.
It weighs 100, and they literally rack and stack out you need to carry this. Each person should have this much water, food, ammo. You should have a carbine
per day,
a bulk,
and if you're
between a handgun and a long rifle, get a bullpup. Because you can do short range, a little bit of long range, and blah blah blah, and making your own. It's just a really good book. So,
I get it. No, so we're definitely in there like swimwear, like that first series for sure. So, but this one right here, that's up on the screen now, is called Going Home. This right here kind of got me into the post-apocalyptic fiction.
Yeah.
He goes by A American. Is actually Angry American.
Yeah.
But this one started it off, and it's got 10 books in it. And I had to sit there and wait for it. My wife read this entire series because it's that good. And he does the exact same thing. He talks about products and survival, things, this, that, and the other, and tactics and preparedness and all this stuff.
I need to find Zombie Survival Guide on Amazon.
But this is
$10.
But this right here, Going Home or the Survivalist series.
Yeah.
Start off first. I bought this as a paperback somewhere in an airport and started reading it, and I finished it during the flight.
I need to find.
And I immediately got on
World
Kindle.
War Z is a good book to read.
Yeah.
It is a better book to find the audio book because it's actually done by actual, like, everyone's an actor.
Character
it's not
actors.
Just one guy.
Voice actors.
It's not just one guy changing his voice. Like Alan Alda's in it. The Spanish dude from Mr. Deeds, the Sneaky, he's in it.
Oh yeah.
I think the lady
from Transformers.
Yeah, the lady from Star Trek, Janeway, I think she's in it. So when they change characters, the only person in it is the interviewer, who's the same. But there's another book, I need to find it, which I probably won't on Amazon. I found it on a podcast app, but it was a kind of the post-apocalyptic end of the world zombie thing, except that it follows this guy who's just normal human, and zombies attack, and then he gets bit, and then the book changes from his past, from him being a human to him being a zombie.
Yeah.
So after he gets bit and goes through the transformation, the zombies aren't biting people to kill them and eat them. They're biting people to take over.
To change.
So
them.
they go in there just to bite you and they move on. And then once you get bit, you're a part of this collective mind. And then they start hurting people and like raising people. And it's just like a couple 100,000 years in the future. And then you're just like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So
like I said, this series is awesome. Lots of good things to think about. Then the last one that we did, the World on Fire. Yeah. Fire from the Sky. This goes into depth, even talking about animal husbandry.
We know a guy who does that. TJ, he sleeps with llamas.
Oh, breeding cattle, breeding horses, bloodlines.
I mean, he
breeds
llamas. He doesn't sleep.
I know. But
as far as I know,
good stuff though. Like I said, I'm in the middle of book 11, knocking it down. You can see there's 5 stars on every single book. Hundreds and hundreds of reviews.
I got some more
good stuff,
things to read before I break into the Kindle app, because I have some books in person. I have some Jocko Willink books and some other stuff. I need to make it peel through before I get that. But I'm actually downloading the Kindle app again, so this time I'll probably buy it.
Boom.
They didn't have Kindle Unlimited last time I looked though.
Yeah. Boom. Kindle Unlimited, man. I have my type so small because my eyesight's decent. And I'll just roll through it.
I'm downloading it just so when I'm ready, I can have that in the queue.
7 zip, top of the 8th braids.
They got this. Congratulations.
If they come back in 2 innings, you gotta have to explain that theory.
Oh, that's been a theory.
I think I've heard that a long time ago.
I've heard that theory a few times, Jade.
Because that's family right there.
What, you're allergic to Shakespeare?
Yeah.
Of course. Poser.
No, so both of his grandmother's maiden names were Webb.
Everybody named Webb.
No.
Are you allergic to spider?
No.
Well, Webb.
W-E-B.
Spider Web. Police. So he took it from his slave. I get it. I understand.
But the only Spanish Jade can speak, she types.
We know.
It's Happy Day of the Dead.
Oh, I know what it means. I'm just surprised she did.
All right.
Why you gotta say Felipe? Why you gotta put my name in it? Why you gotta bring my name in your mouth? Not gonna lie, when I lived in Puerto Rico as a little kid, like elementary school, and it was like Feliz Navidad. I was like, is that about me? Feliz Navidad.
Yes, it is. It's all about you, bro.
Feliz Navidad, poseo año en felicidad. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Yep, I'm singing Christmas music because I love Christmas.
Man, I got to see. This is why I'm arranging the room. 3D printer over here, 3 guitars and amps over here, freaking internet stuff. I'm like, ooh, I want to do something. All right, it's 10:01.
Yep.
Woohoo!
It's time to call the ball.
I'm gonna try to watch the rest of the World Series real quick. And,
Why? 7-0. Why?
What was the name of
see
those
it,
books
man?
again?
Just
I
to watch the
lost them.
celebration,
I
man.
need to type them in the Kindle.
Oh, you know, Hot Lantern. Go nuts.
Fire from the Sky by N.C. Reed is the author.
Fire from the Sky.
And I like these books too because they're regionally based. Like this guy is in Central Tennessee. The other one, the Going Home.
Well, there's only 3 books.
Oh no, they're all there. It's 12 books, bro.
I'm just gonna follow the author.
Yeah.
He definitely looks like a guy that's done some time in his grandma's basement.
Probably.
Anyway.
And then Going Home, their Survivalist series by A. American. I figured you like that.
That you got to admit that is a cool book name for an author. A. American. You know, just
A. American.
Yeah,
that's his
pen names, non-de-plume, his pseudonym, whatever you want to call it.
Nom de plume.
Nom de plume.
Nom de plume. That's what I meant to say. Nom de plume. What the hell is that? I probably just pissed off the French people. They're like, "You said what?"
All you got to do is be like, "What?" And they'll be like, "We surrender."
Yeah. And if you really get into it, I mean, this is kind of nerdy, but
yep, we were talking books.
We are talking books.
We
been talking
educated
books for a while.
and read stuff.
Yeah. So this is a Facebook page called the Dirty Dozen Post Apocalyptic Army of Readers. So it's about a dozen or so authors that write post-apocalyptic fiction. And it's all about book releases and stuff like that. Just really good stuff. There's actually some pretty good,
nice
kind of prepper stuffs in there. Yeah, like
what?
Good memes.
I'm about
memes.
halfway through rereading this.
That's the Constitution. Didn't you write that? What?
Nah, that's the Dalai Lama, Essential Teachings by the Dalai Lama himself.
Dude, so I have a Dalai Lama story real quick if you'd like to listen. My buddy Greg, who we got to visit in Minneapolis, he is a very special young man, American and Canadian. So this might be why it lined up this way. Well, the Dalai Lama got to stay at his house.
Oh, that would be wicked cool.
That's cool.
Dude, amazing. But you know what's even better? I got to bang in the Dalai Lama's bed multiple times.
Oh,
you're blessed, my son.
That's hilarious.
I want the knife, please.
It's like this. Om Mani Padme. Oh.
Anywho.
Yep. Yeah, we'll have to get on books again. Like I said, we got a couple good authors and good series I've been rolling through.
I got about 4 I'm supposed to read that I haven't read yet.
Yeah, dude. I got even with what was it last week? I don't even know where I got them. What the hell I was doing? Was that at a show or not? Somebody gave me 2 books. They're very short. I should be able to read them quick. Mm-hmm. But they gave me 2 books, and I literally just stacked them by all the other books I need to read. I'm like,
yeah, if something doesn't catch me immediately, I don't know, man. If I'm in a bored mood, it might be a great book. I'm in just a boring mood. I'm like, I'm done.
Right.
Like, people, do you realize it is double XP weekend on Call of Duty? I do not have time for this shit.
Yeah, you know.
Dude, I did it. I did a 3-month TDY for Manning Assist in San Antonio. And I probably read 100 to 125 books because it was a Manning Assist, and we sat at a freaking lunchroom, like a break room table, most of the day with the civilians. Yeah. And I just sat there with the Kindle app. I was like, I poured through books.
Oh yeah. Well, that was like one of the things when I was in, like you always made sure you packed 1 or 2 or 3 paperbacks that would go in your cargo pocket on your pants. So inevitably, when you got the order to park in place and sit,
hurry up and wait,
you had something to do other than twiddle your thumbs, you know?
Yep.
Yeah, for cheap metal, it was called Organizing Tools, Clean Tools. Because the first time I brought a book, I surprisingly was not a bad book read, but it's a retired or ex-pimp called Iceberg Slim. Was one of the very first.
That sounds like a good book. I want to
No,
read
dude,
that.
it's a good series because he wrote. It was a pimp that like came back and got out of the game, but wrote about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually got it from one of my college professors. But I brought one of the books to work. But being sheet metal, you dirty hands. And after that, I was like, I am never bringing anything I love to work again.
Bro, that's how you find the relevant TO pages.
Well, TO pages, yeah, but not when you're trying to read a book and then
I know.
Give it to
I'm
your
trying to
buddies
make a joke here. Holy shit.
No, I get it. Dude, our corrosion TO, you can literally take that book and stand it up on end like that and be like that, and it would open up.
Yeah. See, 1-1A-8.
-8. Literally, I had a chief, a first sergeant, and I hate to say even this term they made, the undershirt in our office trying to burn me down over some bullshit. But anyway, I literally just opened the book and I put it down and turned and it opened up to the page, and I already knew. I was just already pointing at the paragraph. Like this is what we did. You didn't even turn the page. I'm like, we don't have to because this is all we do.
This is all we do. It's all we open it up to. It's like stock screws for Metals Tech. It's like 1-1A-8, page 2-47. And it was the dirty page.
Yeah.
And then there was a few more random things that we use in the shop.
Let me consult the dirty page.
You could smash the book together like this and look at it edgewise, and you see one black stripe because that's that one dirty page.
Dirty page
bookmark,
that everyone's
bro.
always touching.
Bookmark, bro. And it's the top edge too. Like,
exactly.
Like you said, it's been creased in that binding for so long, it literally falls to it. So you're good.
And that's what sucks when they went to electronic TOs, because then you had to we got rid of the dirty page.
Yeah, E-Tims.
Yeah.
I actually got pretty good at it, but
same here. Especially on the other aircraft, this newer aircraft with the Midas system and the way, dude, that one was pretty cool because
system.
You can Alice, you can actually troubleshoot shit and not even be a subject matter expert in that system. You would just follow the number that the plane gave you.
It's just cheating. That's just cheating.
I know, but when they taught us when they taught us the system, they would shoot out a code on the B2 from its little deal, and you'd read it, and you would go to the book and follow the first couple numbers, then go to the second numbers, and then it's change out light bulb in braking light. You're like, oh.
Yeah, it's a diagnostic scanner. It's like they had holy shit, we've had that in cars for going on 15 years now.
And then they put it in planes.
Got it on aircraft.
Bro, they had that for Humvees and other vehicles in the Army when I was in over 20 years ago.
It's called OBD1 and OBD2.
But they made it special for planes.
They called it Stay Ice. Systems Testing Equipment Internal Combustion Engine. And you literally
way too long of an acronym for
the Army.
But they
OBD.
They had a plug about this big.
Yep.
And you just plugged it into the Humvee, and a little code would come up on the screen, and you're like, "Oh, change this, change that."
We got a gun in here. What's going on? What?
Nope.
What?
Oh man. Supposedly the F-35, if something was malfunctioning on the aircraft, when it gets fully ginned, it's supposed to an actuator's going out, right? It's supposed to sense that and call back home and have that part ordered and have that part waiting in its tail number bin.
Dude, you imagine if they did that with the B1, it would be like bloop, and then you would have like 15 semi trucks with fucking parts.
No. The B1, he ain't worried about parts. The B1's like, bro, get some pizza and a keg.
That and the B1 would regen a new B1.
Yeah. Hey, just what's the NSM for a whole nother aircraft?
We need another B. Literally, the only plane I ever worked on that they run 4 to launch 2 and keep one running just in case that one that's in the air has to come back for IFE.
And they need to shoot another one in the sky. Well, for Libya,
dude. Don't even give me over. I was just
we
talking about that the other day.
We needed 2.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys.
We had 1.
I know. We needed 2. I know. We needed 2. We ginned 2 for ground spares and 2 for airspare. So 4 jets took off, 4 made it to the coastline, 2 of them turned back, and we had 2 on the ground ready to replace 1 anyway. So,
yeah, at any time. Oh,
gotta
my
have it,
God.
bro.
That
No
was
fail
a-
mission.
That was a dog and pony.
That was.
I ran into Scoble's exec up at Ellsworth when I was up there getting a new ID card for my son.
I don't even know who Scoble's exec is.
He was Scoble.
I know who Scoble is.
Yeah, he's the new head chief.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that.
Yeah, out there. Well, that's what I'm saying. He has an exec, and she was talking about picking something up for him, and I'm like, "Who'd you say?" She's like, "Yeah, Chief Scoble. He's the new squadron or base exec
Scoble.
or chief master sergeant." Or I'm like, "You
Yeah.
fucking serious? Wow." Anyway,
All right. Final thoughts, gentlemen.
I'll roll.
Quickly.
Yeah, quickly. Well, thank you guys for following us and shenanigans and chicaneries. Forgive us for any lull in entertainment, but we know what we do what we can. We try to keep it real, and sometimes there's just nothing to say to segue to something else. But I do appreciate the love that we're getting on here, guys. Every week we do hold a good cross section of the community, and despite the gaps we have, we have ideas for new stuff like Monday, Friday. Trust me, I wish I could do my Friday show if I wasn't so busy doing other stuff, but committing to at least trying to do 2 shows is hard enough. I can't stress myself out any further, and also actually do my responsibilities in the real world. So it's a tight balance, and it means a lot. It means a lot. You guys mean the world. Like I say I wasn't working this weekend, but it's a lie. I always think about what we can do better, what I can do better as a host, as a sauce boss for the community that I, support and that supports me. So keep showing the love, guys, and we'll keep doing it. Like I told my son recently, you put a foot forward, we'll put 2 forward.
Yeah.
So love you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. And I will most likely see you tomorrow. Peace. I will see you tomorrow.
Uncle Si?
Yeah, and like I say every week, you guys might get tired of it, but if you're reaching out to somebody and they don't answer or get back to you, keep reaching out. They might be reaching out themselves. You don't know.
Or reach around. Do what you got to do.
Hey, a reach around. We could talk about that offline, but yeah, just keep reaching out. Don't think that, oh my God, I called somebody and they didn't answer, so I'm never trying this again. Nobody's there. No, they're there. They might have been busy. They might have been having issues themselves. You don't know. So just keep reaching out. Keep just being a good freaking human. That's all you got to do. Open a door. Take a shopping cart back in the store or something. Just be a good human.
Well said, both of you. Well said. Running a little bit long tonight. It's okay.
Yeah, our first night was 4 hours for some fucking hours. So anything under that, we're gravy, baby.
Yeah. I apologize for being kind of off tonight. Like I said, sinus pressure, just
You got them uncooked banana pudding, James.
Whatever, bro. Put some taffy on it. Spit it out. No, we definitely appreciate you guys joining us. We do this for us as much as we do it for you. For a little weekly get together. I know we had a little hiatus not too long ago. It's no big deal. I'm, everybody's busy.
Yep.
I won't say I was dreading coming on tonight, but I just a bunch of stuff to do. I was like, all right, I got to do the show. All right, let's go. And I get in here, it's kind of off a little bit, and we started picking up momentum, and it is what it is. It's helping me perk up a little bit and kind of refocus and stuff like that. We definitely appreciate y'all joining us. It's hard for us too, man. We're busy. Got shit to do. But we love you. We like sharing our lives with you. I'm sorry if it's boring for most of you. You can
Balls don't wash
if you want
themselves.
to. Yeah, exactly. Cars don't wash themselves, and I'm going drifting. And I like to cook. Get over it. And rearrange the room.
Peace. Love you guys.
All right, let me get to it. Oh, where is it? Shit, I even lost my place. Wow.
Click the button. It's just,
I'm
dude.
it's just
2 and